Hello. This is gonna be a short guide on farming White Knight armor fragments off Adolescence X. If you do this, so you get about, I think 12 fragments per run, so you only need 5 runs of this. If you do this enough times, you will definitely get the no battle achievement either. Anyway, I think this is probably the best stage to farm fragments on because it's relatively easy. The biggest issue, I mean, there's one other stage you can also do to farm fragments, which is, what is it? Is it Pioneer? Let me just check. But, yeah, it's Pioneer. Pioneer, literally, if you set a character here, right? If you set a character there, and then if you just have her go in a circle like this, yeah, if you have her go in a circle like this until you hit 10, she'll clear the stage for you. Yeah, 10 ticks. That's it. That's all you need to do. The thing is, this way gives like 6 fragments or something, and it's actually terribly slow because you're just watching. She's walking around for like 5 turns or something like that. Adolescence X is probably faster. The issue with Adolescence X is there's very, very heavy RNG on the layout you start. So let's go into this. Like, there's a couple different layouts you can get. There's one where like, so what you have here, what you're going for here is basically, you really don't, you want to get to here by around, I think, turn 3. So, well, we'll just start one. Yeah, alright, so the general format of this is 2, basically, unbeatables, randomly placed. One of these randomly placed. Again, for the purposes of just check farm, or armor fragment farming, this is basically unbeatable. And then, there's a sniper that spawns here that moves down here on the first turn, which is basically also technically unbeatable if you're going just pistols, right? So the entire goal of all the RNG is basically to get to this node while the sniper moves down from here, like first turn moves down here and then moves here, right? To this node or this node. To basically get past it, go here, capture the radar, and then go to the end. While a great variety of formations are beatable, to me, honestly, I'm pretty sure there are some unbeatable formations, right? Straight up. Anyway, we're gonna try this. Basically, you just have to know that stuff can block stuff's movement as well, right? So, like, there's just so many variations. So we'll just start with this simple one. This one is, you just have to think in terms of, like, getting blocked, right? Like, this is aggro. Everything's aggro from one space. And, like, what aggro takes priority as well. So this is a rare case where, watch. I can literally just... Like, notice these are both connected diagonally as well, right? So you can't go here until this sniper is in the middle. So this time, this is one of the rare cases we're going to actually attack from the left. We don't want this person moving on our home spot as well. Alright. Yeah, so the issue is there's so many different formations. Eventually, I'm just going to like see if I can record the most common ones, but eventually you just get like a feel for what you have to do to get through. And as I said, there are some that I feel are basically impossible to win. There's not too many of them, but they do exist, and if you get one of those, you're sort of fucked. Sorry. I view this sort of as public logging. But I mean, anyway, this stage gets 12 frags, so 12 frags isn't bad. That's just 5 times. You know, they gave us an easy one to start out. Anyway, there's gonna be the following is just gonna be a bunch of slice clips. If I get like different stuff. Okay, this is one of the notorious ones. What's gonna happen here is this one's gonna move right, this one's gonna move down. And if basically from start you're more or less trapped, right? Like, because literally if this moves here and this moves here, you have to move back. You basically waste a turn, and then the sniper has already moved here, and you won't have enough movement to get to either this node or this node past it. In this situation, so if this guy was up here, you'd be... I think you'd be more or less fucked. But because this one is down here, you actually have a chance, and I'll show you how. There's just so many variations of this nonsense at the beginning that eventually you just start like figuring out like just sort of how everything works. But yeah, this is definitely one of the ones that initially when it looks like it looks unwinnable, right? But it definitely is. I'm gonna keep. There's actually some that can be beaten with sacrificing a pistol to force the priority on aggro, so you still get the run 1 through 3. Alright, time for the next clip. Alright, so in this case, there's one of those cases where she's gonna move. She has to move because the sniper here is gonna move. This will move down. This will... I think this will move left. I might have screwed up already. Oh, we'll see. This is a tricky one. This is one of the ones where she's the walker becomes an extra. Yeah. Becomes an extra obstacle. No, this should be doable. What? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, yeah. Alright, that's doable. I honestly don't know how many variations of this there are, but there's so many. Like, honestly. Eventually, like, once you get just, I don't know, basics of what you're trying to do, it just becomes pretty easy. And then, and some points, then, sometimes it's pretty easy to figure out right away if you're fucked or not. Alright, well, next clip. Alright, Jesus, another spin. Not a good variety of layouts. Alright, so this one before, when we had this, the walk was on the right, if you remember. In this situation, so again, this will always move down, in this case. In this situation, however, this can no longer move left, because the walker's blocking it. So, spawn one here, this moves down, this time we're gonna use the right side. But yeah, I mean, ooh, I think I might have fucked up. There's a high, yeah. This might be an unbeatable. The first one you actually might have to have this move over to the left. And then this turn you actually have a safe space here. Because right now, there's literally no safe space. You go here, you go here, you go here, you go here. Everywhere is killed. If I move up here, she moves down. Yeah, this might have been a well, let's see if we can use any. Actually, we can do a stack play. This will probably work. Alright. So even though I fucked up, and you probably could have done that without retreating. That was not bad at all. I really, yeah. Like at the beginning, I fought a bunch of straight guys. After a while, I realized like how heavy RNG was. You just get like a feel for the sort of simple puzzle solving aspect of this stage, and it'll just make your farming a lot easier. Yeah, see, there, the end. Not bad. Right, up, down, yeah. So this looks bad, but it's not that bad actually. You just back off. Mana core, yeah, this guy's gonna move left. This guy, I think is gonna move left? I don't remember actually, it doesn't actually matter here. What happens is at least if this guy moves left. This guy moves left, you only get 4 movement. Yep. On your home frame. Easy game.
やりますね。
This is one of the unbeatables. Unbeatables usually involve this stun and then this guy not either here or here. I don't think those loadouts are beatable with 2 pistol. At least I haven't figured out a way yet. So what's gonna happen here is this guy's gonna be forced down, trap me. This is gonna move right, this is gonna move bottom, and literally I'm just gonna lose the ability to do anything. So let's see what happens. Up, left. Okay. Or no, I'll get the end.
読めます。無意味な戦いは避けたいのですが。
1, 2, 3. Yeah, there's 1, 2, 3. There's no way to get to here on this turn. 1, 2, 3. So this will wash. So basically, you see that loadout where there's Manticore here, Manticore here, and this thing is either this side or this side, basically guarding this node. I think you basically have to restart if you're doing double pistol. I don't think there's a way. Yeah. So, well, that's an example of an impossible stage with 2 pistol. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, there's no way because this goes here and then here. All right. So, yeah. Well, this is best for last.